towards them. And if they do have any hate towards me, it's temporary because, I haven't stolen anything. I haven't, tried to take nothing away. I've just told my truth. And I could have did it in a better way, in a more classy and tasteful way, where I kind of disagree with my own self. Like, okay, I could have handled it better.
Okay. I mean, that's honest, and I can respect that. But what triggered it, right? Was there a specific situation where you was like, oh, nah, like, I have to be heard, I have to say this because, it was it just sitting on your heart, or, like, what was it?
It was sitting on my heart, and then the Norbes situation triggered it. Because the Norbes situation made me feel like, oh, damn, not only battlers, there's, other people that's in their staff that's upset and feels not treated right. And at the end of the day, I also have to take into account of what they've done. So that's why I said I want to level it out and give a balance of this ain't anti-URL. I just disagree with the contracts. I disagree with Smack as a person, Beasley as a person. I just disagree with the contracts. So I definitely want to make that clear. Like, I never tear their brand down or tear them down as people. I'm just like, these contracts got to be more artist friendly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, speaking of Norbes, he just did a documentary with Chris Unbiased, and obviously the situation about the lawsuit and things like that. What's your perspective on that? I'm pretty sure you've addressed it, but just for the Madam Advice audience, what is your whole? How did you wrap your head around that, and what did you get from all the information that was put out there, the paperwork, stories? What was that?
I've talked to Norbes about it. That's where most of my information is coming from. I haven't read none of the paperwork, but I've talked to Norbes personally, and I'm there to experience it. I know the work Norbes put in early. I know the stuff he's done early on around events. And, like I said, I had to be super, super fair about it and level about it, because when I watched it, I told truth, but it definitely was great. The parts I did see about the first hour of it was a great overview, but it had me thinking, like, so like, how is your partner? You know what I mean? Like that was the only part that was kind of killing me. And I told him that when I first talked to him, I said, you got to take accountability that you must have did bad business somewhere, because like it should clearly be some paperwork or some sort of agreement that you're a partner. You know what I mean? Like, so that was the only place I was really lost at, is how I went that far without paperwork. But I was shocked to find out like Lulu came from. I didn't know Lulu came from this show, and Pete came from his record. Like, there was a lot of stuff. I was like, wow, I didn't know it went this deep. You know what I mean? But I was glad Tez and X Factor got their flowers early on. Like, this was going to it. Of course, was calling me. So I was kind of plugged in before, and people don't know the history. These are people they try to clown and play like they're not like.
Right. Yeah, man, shout out to Cortez, the Bro Murder F Gang, and shout out to X Factor. It's time for 4-4s, y'all. So, on every show, with every guest, I ask a question called the 4-4s. It's these questions. So, the first one is, what battle rapper do you like for laughs? Right? You just like them for comedy, for laughs. What battle rapper you like for bars? Like straight bars, you go to this person to get all the bar crave you need. 3 is, what person you think is good for now? Meaning they're temporary, it's a fad, we'll get over it eventually. They hot right now, but they ain't gonna be here forever. And then the last one is, what battle is gonna be here forever? That they will always be in your top 5 no matter what happens through quarantine. The world could end. They always gonna be great.
Got you. So for laughs, man, I probably gotta go with Dumbfounded. Dumbfounded is just hilarious. The line is like nonstop stop one-liners, like top of the line comedy skill, in my opinion. So dumbfounded for laughs.
Shout out to Dumbfounded on that. Shout out to Dumbfounded.
What's the second one?
The second one is for bars.
For bars, Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty's bars. Enough said. I don't even gotta go into details. Bars next level.
You're not the first one who said Nitty. So Nitty's been high on that bar question. So shout out to Rum Nitty. The third one is, who do you like for now? That is a fad. They probably do right now, but it's not gonna last forever.
Damn, so I feel like I'm tired.
Nah, yeah, this the one. This the one everybody be like,
man, Papa, right now he's bubbling, man.
No way. See, you the second person that said that too. Only cause y'all got a problem with Hoffa. But Hoffa, definitely not.
I say Freck.
Who?
But
Freck. Freck.
For a long time, because Freck is hilarious. I feel like Freck can do comedy. You don't have to be.
Got you. So people like it's a fad. It'll go away eventually. It's just shock value right now.
Yeah, I say Freck, but I feel like I'm shitting on him because I feel like he can go for a long time. Let me see. That's a hard question. Maybe Danny. Danny's another good one. Like, he's crazy right now. I don't know if I would watch him 10 years from now and still be
interested.
You know?
Okay. And forever.
Is Loaded Lux.
Loaded. Yeah, that's my forever too. That's my forever. Dope. Fire. You have completed the 4-4 challenge. We know Saturday is a dope event coming up. What's your predictions for Volume 6?
Good thing. You mean like battle for
battle?
Good thing Gucci is an amazing battle. Super fire battle. K-Shine versus Pet State, body bag of the century. 3-0 Pet State, 5-4.
So who you said? All right, hold on. You said Pet State.
Yeah,
you said Gucci?
No, I just said that's going to be an amazing battle.
Oh, so that's like you saying classic.
Yeah, that's going to be an amazing battle. If you want me to say one who's going to win, Geechee out of Goods. Goods did let Charlie Clips interrupt my interview. Yeah, Goods about to put his best kick. Geechee Clips.
So you say Geechee about to get his ass kicked?
Yeah, West Coast, West up. You already sure. On the dead home, Geechee clearly there's no way when this Geechee would never let somebody call up there my interview. Disrespectful ass nigga. So, Geechee 2-1, State 3-0. What else is on that show?
We got Arsenal versus Jerry West.
I ain't gonna look up Arsenal. I can't remember the last bet Arsenal. Probably against me was the last bet performance. Arsenal from Geechee to like official to like Arsenal be going crazy. Oh man, that's big. But Jerry West.
Jerry been cooking.
Arsenal don't like me. Clear 2-1, Jerry West.
You gotta do it on talent, son. You can't just. He don't like me. 2-1, Jerry West.
Talents, I can't play 2-1. Clear 2-1.
All right, I take it. Chilla Jones versus B. Dot.
Oh, that's the battle of the night. That's hard to call. That's neck and neck. That's neck and neck. That's the battle I want to see. Geechee and Good, the battle I want to see the most. That's neck and neck.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure who's gonna win because I feel like they both got some kind of cheat code. I feel like Goods don't really be losing because he got that like style that kind of just makes something look silly. Like no matter who they are, he just makes them look silly. And then Geechee, he, in my opinion, I don't think he be boring like that. Like, I don't think he's that crazy, but he don't lose.
But he also don't let people call up on other people's interviews. So get him, kick his ass.
Dead. Ill Will versus Danny Myers.
Like I just said, man, Danny is one of my favorites right now. He's been like that for a while. I did a charity event and did a battle with him. Let me say, excuse me. And a lot of dirty rumors came out of that of me not giving. I gave out Nintendo Switches and long with the clearly ill will in the body. This nigga, his dumb ass did not speak up to me. I paid Danny more than he's been paid for battles. Okay, I guarantee I paid him more than he get paid for this one, Danny. You're clearly losing this, Danny. Kick it in.
Was that was your last battle, right?
Yeah, that was the last one.
All right, and last but not least, we got T-Top versus Easy the Black Captain.
Easy the Black Captain. I've only seen like clips on IG. I've seen the dog, but I was wild impressed. But I don't have the app, so I've never seen his battles yet. I know he battled Pool. I know he battled who he battled in the tournament. You forgot too? But
somebody in the chat. Who did he battle in the tournament? Throw it in the chat. Throw it in the chat.
Yeah, I just seen a clip of him.
Oh, Fonz. He battled Fonz.
And he said I gave my girl bread to wrap up dope. Like she get paid to rap. Like nah, he got that real trill shit. Like I think that's gonna be a insane battle, but I can't judge this because I've never seen no bad block. Right. So I can't judge this one.
Gotcha.
But I've seen clips of her.
You seen who? Oh, you seen clips of him.
There's one more, right?
No. That was it. That's the whole.
Yeah, I put on Twitter.
Gotcha. It was good. I think Geechee was take it, right? No,
Geechee.
Oh yeah,
Geechee. Yeah, homies, huh?
So you said Geechee was gonna take it. K-Shine and Paste. You said a clean 3-0 Paste.
Body of the century. K-Shine is like a face at it.
I don't know. I haven't seen him lose in a while.
He has a man bun that's fit. He's also get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I'm telling you, he been wilding and people love him. I just don't see him ever getting 3-0 right now. Like right now. I don't know about the future holds.
Man bun. Tell him get that man bun the fuck out of here.
And then Arsenal and Jerry West. You said Jerry West due to the fact that Arsenal don't like you. Right?
2-1. He kind of don't like me. That's why it's 2-1. We've been kind of being cool. Jerry West clear 2-1. Jerry West always.
Ill Will versus Danny Myers. You said
Ill Will.
Ill Will. Yeah, I got Ill Will in there too. I definitely got
speak up. Thank you.
And then T-Top versus Easy the Black. You say you haven't seen too much of Easy.
Yeah, I can't call that one.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool, dope. So usually this is the time. So I do a call-in session where fans from the chat get to call in and ask you a question, right? So I'm about. You good? You good with that? All right. So I'm about. Make sure y'all check out the number. Call in. If y'all call on some stupid shit, I'ma hang up. I'ma block you. You'll be blocked forever. If you call unknown, I'm not gonna pick up. So just call. Be respectful. And let's get into this shit. Let's do it. The number is on the chat now, y'all. The number is 212-518-8822. Call in if you got a question for me or Hollow the Dawn. Yes, it's also in the chat. My lovely girlfriend has posted it for us. Yeah, I mean, somebody said, how can you block somebody forever? Because once you blocked, you blocked. Ain't no unblocking. Ain't no unblocking. So yeah, if you got a question for me, if you got a question for Hollow to Did On, call in. All right, we got our first caller. Caller, you live.
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. What's up? What's your name and where you from?
My name is Davey. I'm from California.
Hey, what's up? Shout out to Cali. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I want to ask Hollow a couple questions.
All right, cool. Shoot your question.
All right, so Hollow, how do you feel about Charles' clip?
Hello?
What X?
Cali, what was the question? Cali? Cali? I think your call dropped. Your call dropped. Call right back. Hurry up. He did ask something about Charlie Clips, but I missed it. I missed the whole question.
Well, you must have missed it. We already talked about Charlie Clips.
Yeah, right. Caller, all right, cool. My man's gone. Somebody call back. Anybody call. The number's on the screen, 212-518-8822. If you have a question for me, or if you have a question for Hollow, think about your questions when you ask them to. Like, make sure it's a question good enough asking. Because sometimes people ask a question and be like, why you ask that? Caller, you live. What's your name and where you from?
This is Davey again.
David, what up? What happened, man? You hung up?
The call dropped.
We here.
So look. So Hollow, how do you get in contact with like retailers and like for your clothing line? Like how do you what is the smartest way? Like I don't do clothing line, I do like skin products and whatever. But I just can't I don't know how to find like how can I say like the audience? I guess you could say the audience.
Did they call in or not?
Like I don't know how to
he's
find.
Talking right now. You don't hear?
Oh no, I can't hear him.
Speak up a little bit, caller. Holla, let me know if you can hear him. Speak up, caller.
Yo, you hear me?
I don't hear nothing.
Yo. You hear me? I hear him.
They hear you. I hear him. The chat, y'all hear caller?
What'd he say? I only got like 5 minutes left.
Nah, they hear it. They hear it. Well, all right. Well, he said, how do you get in contact with your clothing line, right? How do you get access to that? Was that the question?
No, like how does he like find like network? How does he network like his clothing line?
Oh, the email is on the Instagram if they ever had any questions to get in contact.
Yeah. How do you network with the clothing line?
I mean, networking is not really something ideal that I do with the clothing line. Networking is more for business, but some people do network as far as going to like fashion shows and runway shows or, vendors where they can meet people and buy machines for cheap at discount prices. But I have a set brand, but I have consistent traffic and I just focus on inventory and creativity. But like I told them, you can go to fashion shows.
I bet. Got the question? Good. I appreciate your call. Hold it down. Next caller. The number is 212-518-8822. We got 2 more minutes and we wrapping up. So make your call before I end it. We actually got 1 more minute. 1 more minute until I cut the line off. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you from?
Mr. What's the word?
Holding you hostage.
Hello, you hit him?
Nah, just tell me the question.
Yo, I was down the word. Can't see any too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to cut it off. Yeah, fuck that. Cut the line off. If you can't hear them, I ain't about to be relaying these questions.
I'm a damn messenger.
It's a dub for that. So, get it together. And the last question I'm gonna ask, the last question I will ask is the possibility of you and Mav Hoffa getting on a better term, and you guys possibly you getting on my expert opinion show, and we could talk about it. What's the probability of it?
He reached out to me first, and he agreed to do the show. And, it wasn't no follow up, so I don't know what happened. Oh, actually, then my video came out, so I agreed to do a show. And the funny part is, it was around the time where I dropped that Queens, Texas song, and I threw a shot at him in the song. And after that, you know what I mean. So I think that's something we're both past. But if we're not, like, I'm not opposed to anything. Like, it's not really something that's an issue at this point for me. It's math. Like, he's doing his thing. I've been doing my thing, and I hope continued success keeps him off of what I'm doing, because I don't want no issues. I don't want no problem with nobody. I've been squashed whatever issue he had with me on my side. So, like, I hope he does the same, and we both good. Like, you know what I mean?
That's a great way to end off the interview on a great note. Hopefully you two men can get together for the culture. I'm pretty sure the battle rap community would love it. Just the souls. Just you guys have so much history. You're both huge icons in the battle rap community.
Being on the expert opinion now, it's like I'm on here minus knowledge and math. It's like,
well, this is my dumb advice. It's a little different. You gotta sit in the chair. You gotta get the experience of my expert opinion as well. But I mean, I think that would definitely be a super dope episode. So shout out to you, shout out to Mav Hoffa, and I think that would be dope. But thank you for coming on anywhere in the world.